Hello everyone, and welcome to KamenRider Blackman. And hope you are all in a good mood today. And I know I am, since I'm going to be doing something fun for me, as well as painful as well. Because if you're reading the YouTube description below me right now, then today I will be doing the top 10 worst costumes in KamenRider. Yes, and this list. Now, there are plenty of things on this list. There are like base forms, other forms. Not a lot of mid-season or final forms are on this list. And to be honest, right now, doing this list alone, it was a little easy / hard because you'd think not a lot of forms would suck, but there are a couple of bad costumes that aren't really all that appealing in my opinion. Now, get on to the list. I do not have any honorable mentions because it was very challenging enough to get 10. So, starting off at number 10, KamenRider Aqua. In my opinion, the Aqua suit, it's not all that interesting to me because, I don't know, the motif on it is water, and that's it. So right now I'm just pulling it up, and still not interesting to me. Because here's the thing too. Coming off of the Aqua suit, literally, is the KamenRider Poseidon suit, and that suit looks impressive. But it sucks because that suit's for when Aqua is evil, and when he becomes a good guy, he looks like he's wearing a scuba diver outfit, and it's just feels boring to me. It's not really all that appealing. Like, yeah, blue's a good color, but it's just there's not a lot to the suit really, unlike the Poseidon suit, which brought a lot. Anywho, next, number 9, KamenRider Gates Genma armor. Okay, this form, it's a little bit me right here. So, let me think. I've talked about the X8 armor technically before when I reviewed one episode of Zio. And the X8 armor itself, looking back on it, it does have a couple of not flaws on there, but it's still a fine form. The Genma armor, on the other hand, it's like the X8 armor, but what ultimately brings it a step back for me is that red and purple just don't mash well together. And that's just my opinion. Like, I just don't like red and purple together with this form. Because Gates had a good streak of having clean, good-looking forms like Fies and Wizard. Then we get to Genma, and it's like, not really the biggest fan of it. So, yeah. But next, number 8, KamenRider Mage, all of them, because these suits are a bit boring to me, as well as, first of all, what's up with the hand? What's up with the tail? It's just a no. It's just a no for me. And what is up with those outfits to begin with? They're supposed to be like Wizard, but you missed off by a lot. They look less like magicians and more like, I don't know, KamenRider Nazis with with long ass tail. What is up with that tail in the back? It doesn't. The rough cut gem is the only thing that's not a bother. Everything else with it is just, That's like, it's looking at me and it's going, with a big ass hand. Just, It's, ish. So next, number 7. I can add this one to the list now since by now I think that movie is out. Heisei Generations Forever. KamenRider Zio Kuga armor. And this one alone personally hurts me because I am such a fan of Kuga. And seeing this and seeing Mighty Form adapted onto Zio, it's so underwhelming because you don't really even see a lot of Kuga in the form except for the horns, and it's bland and it's all silver. It's scrawny as all hell. Like, it's boring. Nobody I really don't like the Kuga armor. And in my opinion, it's one of the worst forms from Zio. And that's pretty heavy to say, because I ran into a couple of other forms from Zio that I'm not the biggest fan of, but the Kuga armor is actually bad enough to actually make the list. And that's upsetting to me because I'm a fan of Kuga. And by the time of this video, I'm rewatching the show right now to review it. And seeing this just makes me sad on the inside. But next. Yeah, it's farted. Number 6. Ugh. I farted coming into this next one. I farted coming into this next one. KamenRider Cross Z Charge. Where do I start with this form? Oh, here's how. Blue and silver officially is a bad combo. Because of this suit, blue and silver are no longer a match together. Because, I'm sorry, the suit, the weight, how bulky or somewhat of a suit this looks like, this wouldn't be so much of an issue for me. Which, for starters, you have those big-ass jumper cable shoulders, and I don't even know what else to go for. The suit, it looks like a straight-up hazmat suit with a dragon, with a somewhat dragon flame on the helmet, which, by the way, ew. The only cool feature on this suit is the dragon on the chest. Everything else is just, which sucks because in the middle of this is Cross Z's base form and his final form, and both of those two forms look epic. Then we get the Cross Z Charge, and it's like, you're an egg to hatch, because, theoretically or metaphorically speaking, you're an egg that's supposed to hatch so that we'll later get his final form, so that we'll never look at this thing ever again. And technically speaking in show, that's what happened. But yeah, Cross Z Charge, my mind first goes to the helmet. Why? Just why? It looks bad. It looks like a heavy hazmat suit with jumper cable shoulders and a god-awful dragon flame helmet just sticked on. It doesn't even look molded. It looks like it just got chrome stuck there. It's just But next, top 5. So starting off with number 5, Rider Man. Yeah, I know. This is from the Showa era, but come on. You honestly can't say that Rider Man looks terrible. Really paying attention to it right now. Think about V3 suit alone. The chest and whatnot in the middle there, it's all bulky and kept together. Rider Man's suit is the opposite of that. And it first fails by having like that bottom X figure in the middle, and so the abs on the chest were not just too far apart. Not to mention that, but the belt is also plasticky, and it's just you tried but failed. And yeah, I know, I get it. Rider Man's an old writer from like very, very far back. But even looking at it now, it's like this suit is so it's I keep going back to the belt and how much of a toy it looks like. And the helmet, I don't even give two shits about the helmet. It's just the rest of the suit. It's like you're the first like Rider Man probably expired cosplay. In this case, that's not good. It's not a good thing. It's better cosplay later down the line. But next, number 4, KamenRider Deno Cho Climax form, which is Climax form, but with wings. It looks better, right? No, it doesn't. On the contrary, Climax form, it's not my favorite form from Deno to begin with, because, for starters, the asymmetrical shoulders just make it look stupid. But then you just add wings onto the back, which make it look more clustered. It's just, ugh. It's like this form alone, it's trying to do itself a service by being special because it's all the Imogens together and we're hilarious. That's what's special. And you are special, but you want to know what else you are? Obnoxious. I'm not kidding. Of all seriousness, yes, like this form, Cho Climax form, is obnoxious. Like seriously, just those wings on the back. The part of gun form on the chest, it wouldn't be so much of a problem for me. It's just everything else. And it's like, ugh. Aim next. What's next? Almost done with this. Number 3, KamenRider Kuga Rising Ultimate Form. Let's see the hate. Let's see how much hate I'll get for this one. Trust me. Like, I know, trust me. At first, I thought Rising Ultimate looked cool. Then I looked at it more, thought about it more. It's like, this is a bit of an exaggeration. Fuck you, Decade, for creating this form. Because it's taking Ultimate form and just going way, way, way too far. It went from looking scary as all 7 hells into looking like one giant bulging gold vein. That's the problem with this. That's the problem with this suit. It's over exaggerated, too much gold, and it's like, oh, you want to make it stronger? Let's do that. Yeah, but the helmet is still, like, But next, number 2. This one's not a mistake to have on this list. KamenRider Punch Hopper. Where do I? This is number 2. Number 1's far more worse than this, at least in my opinion. But Punch Hopper is just like his character. Looks like shit. Like, literally, those are the colors. Like, let me pull up Punch Hopper right now. Because, first of all, the Hopper's designs are very, very out there with the motif of a grasshopper. And here is Punch Hopper. I think it silver and brown. And what's this supposed to be, like gold in the eyes or something? gold is something in the. It's all silver and brown, and those two uh, don't work together. Okay, now I have a clear version of the suit. Still doesn't look better. It's just. It looks like solid shit. Okay, yeah, I think it's supposed to be like gold. No, like brown and silver. And it's just brown and dead and puny. And not to mention the helmet. And the helmet just makes it look freaky as all hell. Let's get that out of the way. The design of the helmet, it's a freaky grasshopper. It's like there's I don't know, maybe that's what they were going for with the hoppers, make them look edgy or something. Okay, but you can be edgy in design as long as you have the right colors to go with it. Because this is just edgy and punk bitch-ish. Just, I don't like looking at Punch Hopper because the first thought in my mind is immediately vomit. But, moving on to number 1. Need a drum roll and prepare myself. Ready. KamenRider ZO Gaim Armor. This form is all of the issues with ZO. The shoulders are too big. The extra parts of the suit are too much everywhere. He has orange slices on his feet. He has orange slices on his shoulders hanging around to hold his swords and also to flop around. He has straight up orange slices above that to also hang around and knock into stuff. I'm pretty sure those aren't even extra swords. Just everything is hanging out and about and too bulky. Like, you can't, like, could you even physically fight in that form with all that stuff in the way? Because something on there has to slow you down. Like, the most appealing part of this suit alone is the chest, but it's so held back and clumped together with all that extra bulk, all that extra unnecessary bulk. It looks like Orange Arms and Kajidoki Arms got married and had a fat baby. And it's probably and this is what we get. Good God. I'd rather see this form eat a Helheim fruit and turn into a monster, because maybe then it would actually look cool. But dear Lord. Gaim Armor is the worst looking form on this list. But Zio is still going on right now, so I wouldn't want to go as far to say it's the worst looking form, period. I thought the same thing once with Build, with Cross Z Charge, and then we got his final form. Don't get me started there. Just don't. But I've been going on for like 19 minutes now, so yeah. That is my list for the top 10 worst KamenRider costumes. Do you like this video? Do you agree with this video? Do you disagree with this video? Please let me know in the comments down below. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share this video, tell your friends about KamenRider Blackman. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, like Twitter, because I do now have a Twitter account. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Peace. Kind of armor.